Hey boys, so this is for the midfielders, primarily the 6, 8, 10, the central midfielders. I just want to kind of bring up a quick point to them. So this is for Justin, Aiden, Eamon, and those others who might play in there. Melgar played in a little bit today. Hyjar played in there a little bit today. So for anybody who steps in, I want them to know it too, but especially those three starting central midfielders. So as we've said, traditionally the 6 is the holding mid, the 8 is the box-to-box center mid, and the 10 is the attacking mid or the playmaker guy. That's traditional. In our 4-5-1, 4, 5 across the middle here, 1 up top, we're letting you guys roam, right? So we've said this before that the 10 might go up one time and be a part of the attack, and the 8's up there, and the 6 is staying back, which is kind of more traditional. Another time, 10 just does a big, huge run, and he's dropping back, and the 6 goes up, and so we're playing like that. But the key that I want to just point out that I didn't see sometimes happen today is the 3 of you need to make sure that you're always in a triangle. If we're in the attack, meaning if we're moving forward, then it is an inverted upside-down triangle where there's 2 of you who are part of the attack. So let's say ball is up here on the wing or something. You're going to have a couple of you there. So this guy's coming up. These guys have dropped back like this, and he's coming up. So essentially you've got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've got essentially 7 on the attack in that particular case. But one of you is holding back so that we are still maintaining this whole space. We can't have 10 to the ball, trying to put 7 onto 1, 6 coming into there. This leaves you're almost flat across, which happened a few times, and then there's this gigantic space. So if they get the ball back, they're going to be able to hit their striker who's hanging out in the space here in front of our back line. Just too much open space there. So we want to make sure not to get flat like this. So in that situation, you've got the 3 of you, 2 are going forward, 1 is dropping. When we transition to defense, 2 of you are dropping, 1 is back. So on defense, these guys are coming back. He's the outside back. Wing back is sprinting back. The midfielders, outside mids are sprinting back. Now we've got numbers where he's coming back. We should have at any given time at least 6, if not 8 players behind the ball, right? Defending the ball on the side of the ball. 10's getting back a bit, but we've got these 2 filling in. So now we've got an inverted triangle. So what we can't have happen is ball is here, ours, and in transition, we're all playing forward. Next thing you know, they get it back. No one's left drop back. We've got this big space in here. Now we have a huge weakness. Okay, that happened in one of the 2 goals against us. So that's just the big thing that I want to make sure you guys know. It doesn't matter who it is, right? I mean, I guess you could resort back to the 6 is traditionally going to drop unless you guys have to figure that out. But on the attack, it's 2 forward, 1 is back. On defense, it's 2 are back, and one hangs. Okay, so you've got to just make sure that we need this 2 layers here to fill the middle of the field, or else if we get flat, there's just too much space in behind you. And quite frankly, if you all drop back to defense, that's too much space in front of you. We're going to give them too much room to run if everybody's just dropping. So, back to the high pressure point, closest to the ball, go ahead and go. But that's a key thing. So watching that triangle, whether it be a regular triangle or an inverted triangle, is going to be key. Of course, you're going sideways to sideways. It's not always going to look like this, obviously, but generally one of you is hanging for hold, and 2 of you are on the attack, and then in defense, 2 of you are dropping, 1 of you hangs higher. Okay, so you just saw that get flat a few times today, and want to make sure to raise that point with you. All right, good stuff.